Hi. Hey, welcome to Thoughts with Tea. My name is Oluwatoyin. So recently we've been talking about studies abroad and scholarships, and I did this video on DAAD scholarship, and I just thought, okay, why not add Erasmus scholarship to it? So I just want to say that the Erasmus scholarship is for the whole of Europe. That's the good part of it. So literally, you can be wanting to go to Switzerland and then you apply for an Erasmus scholarship. You can be wanting to go to Belgium, Denmark, Norway, and then you apply for an Erasmus scholarship. And you can also want to go to Germany and you apply for an Erasmus scholarship. I say it's similar to the DAD because for most of the Erasmus scholarships, you apply to the university. You literally apply for admission. And as you apply for admission, if you're qualified, you are also qualified. Like if you're qualified and you're selected for the Erasmus scholarship, like you indicate that you're interested in the Erasmus scholarship, and then if you qualified, then you get admission and scholarship. The another difference, okay, so something that makes it quite different from the DAD is that the DAD is about 861 euros presently for master studies, and the Erasmus scholarship is about 1,000, I think a little over 1,000 euros, for scholarship. And it's fully funded. Well, the DAD is also fully funded, and it includes money for travel. It includes travel costs. I believe the DAD also includes travel, so yeah, that's why I say they are quite very similar. So the Erasmus scholarship has like a country program and then a partner program, and so well, I just want to say that most of the questions that I answered with the DAD scholarship, they are actually quite very similar or the same answers here. Do you need a first class? No, you don't. Do they specify academic requirements? Many times no, but you can always confirm. However, usually the academic requirement is the one required for admission to the university, not necessarily that Erasmus has its own academic requirements, but yes, you can confirm it. Now the difference majorly is that for the Erasmus scholarship, you need, like, it doesn't even matter that your country national language is anything, English or anything, you need English language skills, and you need to prove this with TOEFL. That's the major difference. You need to write TOEFL or IELTS. You need, like, it's compulsory. You have to prove English language. You have to provide proof of English language. So I think that that's the major requirements. For last year, most of the admissions were postponed till this year, so most likely there may not be a new application round. However, there are some that are still available. So what we're going to really do in this video is that I'm going to put up now a screen recording. I'm going to put up now, something's going to pop up on the screen now, and we'll just look through how you can search for an Erasmus scholarship. So I am presently on the Erasmus website. Erasmus is a Europe scholarship, like it's for Europe, it's for the EU. I don't know if you get me. Erasmus scholarship is for the EU, like you can go to any country in Europe using the Erasmus scholarship, and they very much encourage people from developing nation. Although of course everyone from all around the world, people in the EU can also apply. Everyone all around the world can literally apply, as far as I'm aware. But people from developing countries are strongly encouraged. Why am I looking here? But people from developing countries are strongly encouraged. Yes. So I will not be putting any link in my description box because, like, literally just to be safe. So it's not that someone clicks a link and then there's a problem, something happens, and then and then it's like, oh, I got the link from, no. So I'm just going to say what. So here, let me move this. So on this particular screen, we can see that the website I'm visiting is eacea.ec.europa.eu. That's the website that I'm on. However, I am on the scholarships. So if you look here, there's a screen recording right now. What's all this on my screen? Okay, I'll try to take it out. So here it says Erasmus Plus Library Scholarships Catalog. So I'm saying this Like, I'm saying it out loud so that if you're like you want to search, you know what to click on. So you know that you go to library, you know that when you get to this website, you go to library, then you click on, no, first you go to Erasmus, you click on Erasmus Plus, then you go to library, then you click on scholarships catalog, and you should now be on this page that I am on. So here there is a filter also. You can use this filter to select what you want. So field of study, let's imagine that I'm interested in life sciences. So let's imagine that I want to go to the Netherlands. And let's just leave university out because I want to keep my options open. So year of intake, let's assume that I want to study this year. So now I apply this search. So the first one I see here is on aquaculture, environment, society. Let's just say public health. Remember that we already filtered down before we got to this point. So these options that we have is based on our filter. You are probably going to use a different filter and you have different search results, but let's just use this as a sample. So I click on public health. So European Masters in Public Health, that you either spend your master's degree in 2 countries or 4 countries. That is, it's either 1 semester in each country, making 4 countries, or 1 year in a country, making 2 countries. So there's lots of information here regarding that. So there's options of universities, you know, where you can select the university that you want to go to. So in this case, we want to go to the website of the university. So this website it's not clicking. So I will just type it out. www.europubhealth.org. I don't know why it's not clicking, but let's just do it. www.europubhealth. www.europubhealth.com. So go. Always there is the coronavirus information. So let's see the application. So here we have application document to submit at application stage. A valid passport. I always say this, you need your passport for your application. You know, someone once asked me that, does the scholarship fund the passport? And it was like, your passport is a means of identification. You actually need it to make the application. So it's like the first thing you need to get once you know you want to study abroad. Then CV, your academic CV. So here they say European model, that means you have to use Europass. Just Google Europass CV, you find it. Then motivation letter. There's certified true copies of your bachelor's degrees, certificates, and transcripts. So you have to go certify it. Then official transcript, yes. Evidence of language proficiency. That's the thing with Erasmus, you need to submit TOEFL or IELTS. Then 2 referees, proof of residence, EU scholarships. They're literally just your admission requirements. The only additional thing is usually your recommendation letter. That's usually the only additional information that they ask you for, recommendation letter. So in this case, they're asking for proof of residence. So in this case, this is an additional requirement. You see these lists. So I filtered from these lists to actually take that sample. But this is all the courses that they have, you know. This is psychology, tourism and innovation, world textile engineering, biodiversity, tourism development, culture, innovation, sustainable forests, solid mechanics. Like, just if you're with me, you can just go through SIF, photochemistry, radiation, computing, sustainable ship and shipping, software engineers, sustainable mindset, reliable nuclear, renewable energy. Wow, like, it's so much. Quantitative economics. There's even one for puppets. Photonics, plant health, philosophies, paleontology, nuclear physics. Are you joking right now? Neuroscience, nanomedicine for drug delivery. I mean, if I known about this, my people probably would have applied for AIDS. Take me later. I didn't know. No one told me. Or probably
mathematics, interdisciplinary mathematics, international mathematics. I have a friend that studied maths, but he already did his master's. I mean, international mathematics, interdisciplinary mathematics, science and soil and global change, security intelligence and strategic studies, rural development, culinary and prehistory, some things I don't even know what they mean. Fire safety engineering, marine biological resources, adult education, global security, peace and development, infectious diseases and one health. If you study microbiology, you can literally do this. Groundwater and global change, global development policy, global my people. Huh. Women and gender studies. Are you serious? Green networking. Like it's so much. Food identity, sustainable food systems, food innovation, neurophotonics, mechatronic engineering. Are you joking? It's so much. Economic policies, public health, tourism, mass quality and analytical laboratories, plant breeding, public health and disasters, translational cosmetics and dermatological sciences. Hey God. Nanoscience and nanotechnology. Hey God. See. See. Hey, media and globalization. Law and economics, social. Are you joking right now? It's so much. Like, it's so much. You just have to, I didn't look through the whole thing, the whole book, yeah,
So you can literally just apply to this, and I know so many black people that have gotten it. I've met several black people that have gotten it. So don't be like some of us that are self-funded. Get you some scholarship and thank me later. So yeah, that brings us to the end of that. I hope that it has been helpful for you. If you have any specific questions, please ask us. Like I said, like I always say, even if we don't have the answers, we would find someone that has the answers for you. Here, we don't only talk about, so we have done a couple of videos on studying, but you know, we don't only talk about studying, we talk about literally everything that concerns young people, relationships, which is the most interesting one for several of us. We talk about our faith, we talk about, you know, life in general, we talk about sexual preferences, we talk about time management, we talk about drug use, we talk about like everything and anything. Like if it concerns us young people, then one day we'll talk about it, or we have already talked about it. So yeah, there is lots of great content coming your way from here. Till I come your way again, my name is Oluwatoyin.